So recently we done a video on foods that you should avoid, but one main thing was left out of that list, and I told you guys that I'll be revisiting this one. So let's break down this McDonald's real quick.
It's 8 in the morning, and your alarm just woke you up. You're late because you have to be at work at 8:30, so you don't have time to eat your breakfast at home. In a hurry, you brush your teeth, put on some clothes, and jump into the car headed for the office. You're starving and you say to yourself,
Don't forget, by this point in people's days, they've already had one of those poison coffees.
I'm going to stop at the first drive-thru I see and get some fast food. And
Stop at the first drive-thru. Okay, this is not a good idea, people.
obviously the first thing that pops up is a McDonald's. So without thinking too much,
You see how I mentioned before about the convenience. So they're saying to you, this guy's running on a tight schedule. He's late for time. So because he's late for time, he's going to a drive-thru. He's going to get the poison. So this is what I'm saying to you people. You have to go through the process of preparing the food if you want to be healthy. This convenience will lead you to death. And as you can see right here, we're looking at the satanic McDonald's. Big old M right there, or a big old 3, whatever way you want to put it. It's the same thing. M3, Freemason shit. You don't want to be in there.
you get a McToast, which is just suitable for breakfast. While you wait for the car in front
Muck. Notice how all the things are called Muck. MC, that's for your 33 once again.
of you to order, you see the menu, and the Big Mac meal's only
Don't even worry about these prices that they give you, people. They shouldn't be charging you for anything for this shit, because it is poison and it will kill you. And remember, it's basically cost them nothing to produce all this stuff.
$5.99, and you say, why not? I'll go for it. And I want
And you're paying that $6. You can cook yourself up a decent meal with that $6. That $6 every time you're paying that is going to break you down. And you know, in times, inflation, all the prices have gone up. So that means the prices for the poison has also gone up. So be conscious, people.
fries and a Coke. You get it? You eat the meal in your car, and you're
Do not eat this. This is the high blood pressure. This is the diabetes. This is the killer.
arrive at work just in time. After 8 hours of hard work and no lunch break, once again,
So now you're at work and you've just had that poison in your body, which contains no nutrition, no goodness for your body. How do you think your day at work is going to go?
you are starving. So you go straight to McDonald's, and you buy a Big Mac meal, and an Oreo McFlurry. The taste is so good, and it's so cheap, that you decide to eat every day at McDonald's. But does it really help?
See, this is what they're trying to advertise for the worker lifestyle. And a lot of these workers do live this lifestyle, especially those that work on a night shift. Because in the nighttime, the only place that's open is the satanic McDonald's. So there it is with your convenience once again. You need to prepare your own food, people. Look at this plate. Look at this, people. Every time I see this fucking place, it reminds me of a doll's house. And they give you the food in the little boxes and the little packaging. Yeah, that's doll's food. So wake up, people.
First things first, let's define the word healthy. Something which is beneficial to somebody's physical, mental, or emotional state. Associated
So you see right there, one's physical, one's mental, and one's emotional state. All 3 of those things are going to be destroyed and corrupted if you eat this McDonald's bullshit. It is not real food. I will say that over and over again.
with good health or reduced risk of disease. McDonald's food, for the most part, is fairly low in nutrients.
So you see this fake bullshit they're trying to show you right here? They're trying to show you some so-called calories, some so-called fat, protein, carbohydrates. But remember, people, this food here has none of this inside it. It contains no nutrition, no protein. This is some trash, people. They put all the chemicals in there to make your brain think that it is filling you up or doing the job or it tastes nice. All the deception is in there. It's the fakest food out there, people. And you know who's designed it already? The devil. And the devil does a good job at masking things up.
High in fat and sodium, and designed for speed and convenience, not for improving your health. For example, a Big Mac has 940 milligrams.
People are aware that this food makes you fat. But there's no fat inside the food. You get it? It got chemical in there, which makes you plump up.
Sodium, and the recommended sodium intake is about 1,500 milligrams a day, according to the American Heart Association. So 2 Big Macs would easily go above that. Almost everything in a McDonald's burger is low in protein and very high in carbs and fats, and contains almost no vitamins. This could increase your risk for heart disease.
No vitamins at all. There is no goodness in there at all. Only destruction. So consider that, people, when you eat that.
And your liver would be severely affected. Also, just one Big Mac is 540 kcals, and it doesn't even make you feel full, because a study shows that the
Doesn't even make you feel full. Well, that's a deception when it comes to this food, because the dumb man will pay his $6, eat his meal, and I just said they put chemical in there to make you feel full up. And yes, it will plump you up as well. So the dumb man sits there and thinks, $6 well spent. Straight to hell, my friend.
lower you eat, the fuller you feel. And McDonald's is made to be eaten fast. But how should I know exactly what happens to
McDonald's is supposed to be eaten fast? Okay.
my health if I eat McDonald's daily, you might ask?
And eating McDonald's daily, that is a death wish, my people.
It's impossible that there's a documentary out there which shows the effects of fast food if eaten daily, right? Actually, a memorable experiment was done by Morgan Spurlock. His documentary follows 30 days.
Now, this is a funny thing, people. I'm not going to go tell you to watch it because it's a complete waste of time. But if you know about this is the dumbest shit ever. And because it's so dumb, it's a funny shit. So let's move on now.
From February 1st to March 2nd, 2003, during which he ate McDonald's food only. This documentary shows what happened to Morgan's health after 30 days of eating at McDonald's, including how it encourages poor nutrition for its own profits. This experiment had to follow some rules governing his eating habits. He must fully eat 3 McDonald's meals per day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He must consume every item on the McDonald's menu at least once for the 30 days. He must only ingest items that are offered on the McDonald's menu, including bottled water. All consumption of outside food is prohibited. He must supersize the meal when offered, but he cannot request.
So these 4 things here, there's some people out there that aren't doing an experiment. They're not doing any kind of test. They're just living their day-to-day life. And they are living their life by these 4 rules right here. You can see that. Some people are eating out of these poison places for 3 meals a day. So what is your body running on? Your body is running on the wicked juice. That wicked shit they served up for you. So how do you think your brain's going to feel? How do you think your body's going to feel? All this talk about mental health. Yeah? Where do you think it comes from, people?
To supersize on his own. The last rule he had to follow was that he had to make about 5,000 steps per day, which is approximately 2 miles, or just the distance that an average American walks daily. At the beginning of the
And like I say, people, this is not real food. So you think it's going to be easy trying to exercise and walk this shit out of your system? I don't think so. I don't think it's coming out of your body.
experiment, Spurlock, who stood 6 foot 2 inches tall, had a body weight of 185 pounds, which is 84 kilograms. The first day passed, but on the second, his first supersized meals were being offered, and Morgan had to take it. This was a meal made of a double quarter pounder with cheese, supersized.
There is no way of avoiding it, people. This shit is out there to make you fat and to kill you. You cannot avoid it. This shit goes inside you. It's inevitable.
French fries and a 42-ounce Coca-Cola, which he took 22 minutes to eat. He experienced steadily increasing stomach discomfort during the process, and then he vomited McDonald's in the parking lot. After 5 days, Spurlock gained 9.5 pounds, and soon he'd experienced depression and severe headaches, which he said could be relieved by eating McDonald's for several consecutive days. By the end of the month, he weighed about 210 pounds, an increase of about.
They put drugs in there as well, people. Why do you think the masses constantly finding themselves in that drive-thru, going to the same so-called restaurant over and over again? The chemical in the food, people. The food is drugs. Wake up.
24.5 pounds. But why did a man who was above average shape, according to his personal trainer, get so fat and unhealthy in such a short period of time? Spurlock consumed an average of 20.9 megajoules, or 5,000 kcals per day during the experiment, the equivalent of.
I just told you, the so-called calories and all this bullshit they want to give you is not correct for the food, because the food is not real. And what is a calorie, people?
9.26 Big Macs. An intake of around 2,500 kcals within a healthy, balanced diet is more generally recommended.
Just because they tell you it's low calories, you're going ahead and eat it. So you're dumb.
For a man to maintain his weight. So, every day, he ate twice as much as a man would.
Use your brain. Don't go by what it says on the label. Think to yourself, is this natural? Is this healthy? Continue.
Eat in terms of calories. And the bad nutrition doesn't end there, because he increased his cholesterol drastically.
Now you see all these organs and all these body parts? They are wonderfully designed, and they are there to deal with natural things. You understand? These McDonald's, these KFC, all these fast food bullshits, Nothing natural about them. So when it goes inside your body, it's going to put a big stress on the body, and you do not want that.
And fat accumulated in his liver. Eating McDonald's every day for 30 days gave him heart problems because on day 21, Spurlock had heart palpitations. His internist advised him to stop what he was doing immediately to avoid any serious health problems. But despite this, he decided to continue. The documentary's end text says that it took Spurlock 5 months to lose
Anybody you know that eats this rubbish will tell you about their heart palpitations.
20.1 pounds, and another 9 months to lose the last 4.5 pounds.
Now, like I say, people, when it comes to these poisons and this unnatural bullshit, there is no sign or indication that it is bad or that it is poison. So you can eat this and continue to eat it until it is too late, people. I spoke about this with the vape as well. There is no indication that it is poison. So you'll happily eat it until the day you die. Time to wake up, people. Stay away from this poison. See you on the next one. Bless up, my people.